Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
To the end, they bulletproof. -20, we in Pitfield at K's Kitchen in a Canada Goose. Famous as fuck, but I'm still in the cut when they round up the troops. I'm just a sicko, a real sicko when you get to know me, nigga. I let the diss record drop, you was staying right below me, nigga. We must have played it 100 times, you was going to bed. Why would I put on a vest? I expect you to aim for the head. I could've killed you the first time. You don't have to try and say it louder, nigga. Trust we heard you the first time. It's nothing personal, I would've done it to anyone. And I blame where I came from, and I blame all my day ones. You know Chubbs like Draymond, you better hope not say none. Them boys, they're a handful. Then I hit them with the high line. Chris Breezy with the dance moves. Mo G with the dance moves. Ad Boy with the dance moves. Jimi Hendrix with the solo. Those are strings that you can't pull. Yeah, and I can really dish it out. Come and get it from the source. But fuck with all the word of mouth. Go to state, running practice at my house, nigga. What am I about? You gon' really feel it now. I'm out here looking for revenge.
I ride for my niggas. Stay scheming. Niggas tryna get at me. Dog. I ride for my niggas. Stay scheming. Niggas tryna get at me. Dog. I ride for my niggas. Damn, life so short. Fuck it, I don't wanna go to court. Fuck it, got a budget for the lawyer though. Fuck it, I'm on the run for the month. Woo, I'm in the bucket, paid 200 for it. My little nigga stuck and even got me paranoid. I'm getting money, that's in any nigga category. Double M, I got G's out in California. I ride for my niggas, dawg. I ride for my niggas. I slide for my niggas, dawg. I ride for my niggas. Stay scheming. Niggas tryna get at me. Dawg. I ride for my niggas.
It bothers me when the guards get to acting like the bras. Guess every team doesn't come complete with niggas like ours. That's why I see no need to compete with niggas like y'all. I just ask that when you see me, you speak up, nigga, that's all. Don't be ducking like you never wanted nothing. It's feeling like rap changed. It wasn't time, it was rugged. Back when if a nigga reached, it was for the weapon. Nowadays, niggas reach just to sell they record. Spaghetti bolognese in the polo lounge. Me and my G from DC, that's how I roll around. Might look like, but we heavy though. You think Drake would put some shit like that? You never know. $1 million meetings in the polo lounge. Me and my man Oliver North, that's how I roll around. Shorty wanna tell me secrets by the rap, nigga. I tell that bitch it's more attractive when you hold it down. Kobe about to lose 150 M's. Kobe my nigga, I hate it, had to be him. Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym.
Tell Lucy and I said, fuck it, I'm tearing holes in my budget. Bag her like we in Publix and take her ass out in public. Ordered it up filet, told them butterflies, she'll love it. She used to soda and nuggets, she really just tired thugging. I'm just hitting my pinnacle, you and pussy identical. You like the fucking finish line, we can't wait to run into you. But let me get my mind off that young rich motherfucker getting mine off rap with my niggas.
I ride for my niggas.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull-Up Show. I'm your host, Mr. BJ Matthews, a.k.a. B Jizzle. As you start the show, make sure you guys hit that like button, to share, subscribe, hit that Cash App, $BJ Matthews, $BJ Matthews for all this great content that we drop to you on a daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis as well. If you guys do not have Cash App, you can go to our Venmo, which is BJ MATHEWS/1. You guys can donate that way. And last but not least, if you guys do not have any of those platforms, go ahead and hit that button right below the video that says thanks for super stickers and super comments as well. You guys can drop a super sticker comment or a super sticker in the chat, right? And you guys can go ahead and show your love that way to give, you know what I'm saying, to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. But let's get it popping. All right, man. So we back at it, man. You know what I'm saying, NBA draft was last night. Day 2 will begin tonight, actually, as well. As I mentioned earlier, I've not really been somebody that's been big on the draft the last few years. Most so I'm not in it, but more so I haven't really been keeping track of too many of the college players, man. But I've heard, you know, the draft ain't really much to, you know, really watch nowadays. I can definitely see that. At one point, the draft used to be all one day, 60 picks. Now they want to split up into two and all this stuff, man. So again, man, it's quite the ordeal. But I'm just not really in tune with it. But I am in tune in NBA free agency, and that's what we seem to be stuck on the last couple of days. Um, of course, there's a few important days. Friday is the last day for a team to either opt in or a player to opt in or opt out of their contract. Sunday is when players can actually start signing their contracts for free agency. So let's go into basically what's going on with the situation with the Knicks, who recently not just signed Mikal Bridges, but they re-signed their you know, up and coming swingman and OG Anouby, and his deal is going to be worth reportedly 5 years, 212 mil. So I want y'all to hear what OG. I want y'all to see what OG Anounoby is looking to do with the Knicks. 5 year, $212.5 million deal for OG Anounoby is coming. As I reported yesterday about this happening. You know, the Knicks obviously are a team that's one of the better teams in the NBA, not just the Eastern Conference. They're up and coming. They're going to be a problem next year. Them going out of the Eastern Conference semifinals last year, I think is going to put a battery in their back. That's going to put a level of, you know, consistency, determination, where you might look at a team in New York next year. It's going to be a top 2, top 3 seed in the Eastern Conference, right? So let's further read what OG Anunoby's contract entails. And so OG Anunoby is coming back to the Knicks on a mega deal. The 3 and D4 agreed to a 5-year contract worth $212.5 million. That includes a player option for the final season, according to ESPN. Notice how I said ESPN, you know, like I said, sources, y'all, sources. Make sure y'all check y'all sources. Anunoby, who's 26, carried a heavy leverage into the negotiations and clearly flexed it before agreeing to the biggest contract in franchise history. All right, as y'all come in here, smash the like button. So I'm going to bring out a number of things pertaining to not just OG Anunoby, but just basically contracts in general. First of all, congrats to OG Anunoby for the 5-year deal. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I guess we could all see that was going to be the case. You know, he obviously fit with that team. They were on a roll with him in the lineup without Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. You know, definitely he's looking as a 26-year-old, you know, he's approaching his prime. He's looking to be a big fish, you know, as far as, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to, you know, getting his money. And he's also looking to be a big fish when it comes to being on a high caliber team. So prior to coming to the Knicks, when he was with the Toronto Raptors, OG Anunoby always wanted to play in a bigger role. That was the consensus he had, playing behind Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and then Scotty Barnes, who came onto the Toronto Raptors later on. OG Anunoby wanted to be in a bigger role. And Lord behold, he gets moved to the Knicks, you know, at the trade deadline. And now the Knicks obviously have their gem going into, you know what I'm saying, the future. If you look at the Knicks, you have, you know, a team full of, you know, very, very tough-minded guys, physically and mentally. They play hard, they play together, they play defense, they play tough. And that's really the reason why they're able to withstand that long in the postseason without, you know, damn near half their starting five. You know, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. Um, you had later on, you know, in the series, in the playoffs, you had OG Anunoby have an injury. You had McBride have it. You had Josh Hart have an injury, and then Jalen Brunson has an injury in that closeout game in Game 7. So I'm not so sure if it's more so the amount of wear and tear that Tom Thibodeau puts on these players while they're getting hurt one after another, or just, you know what I'm saying, just bad luck. But we do know OG Anounoby has an injury history. And that's why I think certain teams are probably reluctant to even give him a deal. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I had the Knicks picking up OG Anounoby uh coming back, but I said to myself, just to, you know what I'm saying, put something out there. I said the one team that would fit OJ Anounoby as far as his age, as far as the salary cap, and as far as, you know, what role he could have been in with the money that he could have got, I thought it would have been the Orlando Magic. I thought the Orlando Magic would have been a perfect fit for OG Anounoby, as far as all three of those things. But why don't, if it's not broken, don't fix it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing for him to leave New York where you already have a winning situation there. Orlando is going to take, you know, a couple years or a few years for them to, you know, be in that stance with, you know what I'm saying, the Bostons, now the New Yorks, and, you know, even Miami, who Jimmy Butler's, you know, looking to stay there for an extra year. You don't know what he's going to do. They're already a championship caliber culture. You got Milwaukee, you know, you got a championship caliber player in Giannis, you can't count them out. The Pacers, you know what I'm saying, are up and coming. Right. There's a lot of competition out east where Orlando's still looking to find their niche. I mean, they win 7 games with Cleveland this year, so they obviously have a ways to go. So it was very smart for OG for all those reasons I named, with the money, with the the winning that they're going, the direction they're going, the guys, caliber guys they have on that team. It was smart for him to sign that, you know, 5-year, $212 million deal. So Sunday is the day I think players can actually sign their contracts physically. But just off the fact they're putting this number out there, they're actually putting the contract in because of how they've already voiced they want, you know, OG Anunoby back on the team. It's safe to say this is already a done deal. So where does that leave the Knicks? Well, obviously the Knicks, they have a roster where they're able to afford OG Anunoby on the team. They have $154 million, you know, salary right now going into next season, with guys like Isaiah Hartenstein, Precious Achua, and Alec Burks, who are not on contract yet. Right, those are the three guys that are not on contract yet that actually played in the playoffs, who came off the bench, contributed, all that stuff. So they're going to have to find a way to either keep Isaiah Hartenstein or let him go, which that's what this kind of leading to. But the Knicks are hoping that Hartenstein may take a friendly, you know, Hartenstein, which is within well his rights to go and look through free agency and search for a bigger deal. Because at the end of the day, Hartenstein, just like OG, is 26 years old. So now it's about getting paid. It's about getting money. So they might lose Hartenstein. Precious Achua, they could possibly sign him for a, you know, small deal. Um, because like I said, they're at 154 million. So they're right. What is this? They're right over. They're not even at the salary cap yet. Well, now they're at the luxury tax now because, you know, OG's contract, but they're not in the first apron yet. They can afford to sign Precious Achua, and then Alec Burks, you know, probably be somewhere around the $9-10 million mark. So they might be able to sign him. So at that point, you have 14 guys on the roster. So the big deal is that they would probably most likely use Hardenstein if he gets a bigger deal somewhere else. Now, in a perfect world, if Hardenstein ends up not getting anything bigger than what the Knicks are not offering him, then you're good. You're gonna, you know, you can be able to keep your guy. So the Knicks are in a good spot. Um, we'll see what happens with Julius Randle. Um, you know, Bojan Bogdanovic obviously is off the books, but now you pretty much given much of his salary, a certain person's salary, to OG Anounoby, which is definitely, you know, I would take in a heartbeat. But back to OG, man. This right here puts the Knicks, in my personal opinion, in the conference finals with the Boston Celtics. And if I was a betting man, um, just because of the depth off the bench, I would pick them over the Celtics because they have the core to beat the Celtics. See, a team like Boston, you have to be a tough team to beat them. You got to be a tough-minded team. You got to have the personnel uh to compete against them. Because as you saw against the Mavericks in the finals, the Mavericks didn't have the personnel to compete with those two-way players, and that's the type of roster, the roster that the Knicks are building. You know, with Mikal Bridges, OG Anounoby, Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart. They're all two-way caliber players mixed in with tough-minded scorers like Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, right? You mix that in with those type of players, and you got other dogs on the bench like Miles McBride, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Mitchell Robinson was going to probably be their starter. You got a bunch of dogs on that team where they can actually go in Boston and actually not only just out tough them, but also maneuver them with actual scoring ability and clutch shot making. So I think that OG Anouby was, you know, inevitable going back to the Knicks. And this just goes to show you that it's not about it's not about how much a player is worth as far as what people think. It's about what the market's willing to pay them. You know, giving this guy a 5-year, 212, that's pretty much what they call, that's almost a super max. Well, not even a super max, but that's definitely a max for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? That's basically you're investing in OG Anouby for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of deals these guys are getting. You know, Jason Tatum's about to get a super max. Luka Doncic's gonna get a super max. Jaylen Brown just got a super max. Like they're throwing the bag out to these players, man. There's a lot of money out here, especially with this new CBA, that players are gonna get paid. They're getting paid big dollars, right? But New York's in a good spot. They're not, you know what I'm saying, suffering for the, you know, a salary standpoint. So they're definitely in a very, very good spot right now. So shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to OG Anouby for getting his deal. And yeah, let me know what y'all think about it. Y'all think this is going to be something where the Knicks are, you know, now going to be a top rated team? Or do y'all feel like the Knicks are going to be, you know, kind of in the middle of the pack? Like, where do y'all feel like the Knicks are going to go? I think they're going to be a top ranked team, and I think they're going to be one of the big dogs in the Eastern Conference. Right. But I know it's a shorter video, but we'll be back again. Pull up, see, pull up, shit, pull out. Peace. Out of here like swimwear.
I'm feeling good, feeling alright tonight. I'm feeling good now. Yeah, it's all good in the neighborhood, homie. Yeah, little vibe. I feel good, I feel alright. Cruising through my neighborhood on a warm summer night. I feel good. That's right, I feel good now. It's summer night. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Like them summer nights, keep the top on drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop, party until the morning light, ain't nothing like them summer nights. I just kicked it at home, I polished up the chrome, called the Ruka on the phone, let her know I'm home alone. It's 7:30 and the sun's going down, it's a summer night and the fun's going down. I pick her up and she looks all dolled up, sitting passenger in my rag and Paula. I let her know that she looks beautiful to me. The world's an ugly place, but she is such a sight to see. The kind of woman that would put up a fight for me. The kind that wants to spend the summer nights with me. The temp was 80 and I'm cruising with my lady, playing some Rafi Bagan. Ooh, baby, baby. I see my homeboys and the cruising in the ride with their ladies sitting by their side. People think we look crazy, but I think we look classy. But then again, that's only if you ask me. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. My homeboys throwing the backyard boogies, so everybody gets together to unwind, relax, and have a fun time. The DJ spinning, so I grab the mic and be like, ain't nothing like them summer nights. The party's packed with beautiful women and the gang of the homies that wanna get with them. And they'll say anything just to hit them, and it's usually a nice summer night when they did them. I don't know, it must be something in the air. Can't help but have a good time because the feeling is there. To some people, the feeling is rare. They're at the past saying, God damn, I wish I was there. To have a drink, have a token, hook up with someone fine, but the kind that looks up. Gotta keep some pisto in the cup, party until the sun comes up, but we give up. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights.
Them summer nights can keep a smile on your face. Gotta try to have a good time with your life, otherwise it's just a waste. Either way, I'm gonna party just in case. Like Prince party like it was 99 and 87, 88. I couldn't ask for no better weather. I'm right next to the Pacific, to be specific. The candy paint job glows under the moonlight as I close out my summer night and say goodnight. It's time to put the top up and park it, drop it, unplug the ground, roll up the windows and lock it. Rocking the pad and fall into bed as she lays on my chest to rest her sleepy head. And we do this all night long, from dusk till dawn. But it's not quite the same when summer nights are gone. But even when they're gone, it won't be long. 8 more months and once again it's on.
Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on drop, all the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party